Did you know that nearly 40% of adults in the United States admit to regularly skipping meals in an effort to lose weight? That's right. Almost half of us are turning to meal skipping as a quick fix for fat loss, hoping it will help us shed pounds faster. But despite how common this tactic is, the truth about meal skipping and its impact on weight loss is far more complex and surprising than you might think. Today, we're diving deep into the world of meal skipping and fat loss myths. If you've ever wondered whether cutting out breakfast or skipping lunch can really speed up your results, or if you've felt guilty for not following the latest diet trend, you're not alone. There's a lot of conflicting information out there, and it can be tough to separate fact from fiction. Understanding the real effects of meal skipping isn't just important for your waistline, it's crucial for your overall health and well-being. Let's start by exploring some of the most common misconceptions about skipping meals. Many people believe that by eating less frequently, they're automatically reducing their calorie intake and forcing their bodies to burn stored fat for energy. On the surface, this seems logical. Less food equals more weight loss, right? Others argue that skipping meals, particularly breakfast, can help reset the metabolism or give the digestive system a much-needed break. There's also a persistent myth that eating fewer meals will lead to improved health, mental clarity, and better control over cravings. But how much of this is actually true? To answer that, we need to look at what the science says about meal timing, metabolism, and fat loss. One of the most pervasive myths is that skipping meals will rev up your metabolism and make you burn fat faster. In reality, the opposite is often true. When you skip meals, your body doesn't immediately switch into fat-burning mode. Instead, it senses a shortage of incoming energy and responds by slowing down your metabolic rate. This ancient survival mechanism is designed to help you conserve energy during times of famine. As a result, your body becomes more efficient at holding onto calories, not burning them. Research consistently shows that people who skip meals are more likely to experience dips in energy, slower metabolic rates, and even muscle loss over time. In fact, skipping meals can trigger a cascade of hormonal changes. The hunger hormone ghrelin increases, making you feel ravenous and less able to resist high-calorie foods later in the day. Meanwhile, levels of the satiety hormone leptin decrease, so you're less likely to feel satisfied even when you do eat. Another myth is that skipping meals will help you control your overall calorie intake. While it might seem like a good way to cut calories, studies have found that people who skip meals often end up overcompensating later. When you miss a meal, you're more likely to experience intense hunger, leading to larger portion sizes, impulsive snacking, and poor food choices. This can create a cycle of deprivation and overeating that sabotages your efforts to lose fat. For example, skipping breakfast has been linked to increased cravings for sugary and fatty foods throughout the day. People who skip lunch are more likely to eat larger dinners, and nighttime snacking becomes harder to resist. Over time, this erratic eating pattern can lead to weight gain, not weight loss. It's also important to note the impact of meal skipping on blood sugar and mood. When you go for long periods without eating, your blood sugar levels can drop, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and unfocused. For people with certain health conditions, such as diabetes, skipping meals can be especially risky, leading to dangerous fluctuations in blood glucose levels. So, what's the real key to effective fat loss? The answer lies in balanced, consistent nutrition. Eating regular, well-balanced meals keeps your metabolism humming, your energy levels stable, and your hunger hormones in check. It also makes it easier to make mindful food choices and avoid the temptation to binge. Balanced meals, those that include a mix of lean proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, provide your body with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. When you fuel your body consistently throughout the day, you're less likely to experience intense hunger, cravings, or energy crashes. This approach also helps preserve lean muscle mass, which is essential for maintaining a healthy metabolism as you lose fat. It's worth mentioning that while some structured eating patterns, like intermittent fasting, have gained popularity, they're not the same as randomly skipping meals. Intermittent fasting protocols are carefully designed and often include specific periods of eating and fasting. The problem arises when meal skipping is used sporadically without a plan or consideration for nutritional needs. For most people, this approach leads to more harm than good. To sum up, the myth that skipping meals is a shortcut to fat loss simply doesn't hold up to scientific scrutiny. Instead of speeding up your metabolism or helping you eat less, meal skipping can slow your metabolic rate, increase hunger, and set you up for overeating later in the day. The best path to effective fat loss is through consistent, balanced meals that provide your body with the fuel it needs to thrive. So, if you're looking to lose fat and improve your health, focus on nourishing your body with regular, nutrient-rich meals. Listen to your hunger cues, plan ahead, and make choices that support your goals in the long run. Remember, there are no shortcuts, just smart, sustainable habits that add up over time. If you found this information helpful and want to learn more about nutrition, health, and fitness myths, don't forget to subscribe. Join our community and stay informed with the latest science-backed tips to help you on your wellness journey.